What's going on, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, and I have my lovely assistant.
You mean your wife?
Okay, well, my bad. Anyway, we're here today. Going up against a battle against Mark Linder. He will probably comment into this video, so you guys be all very courteous to this guy and tell him how good of a job he did in today's battle. I'm trying to set up, see if we can do a best of 3 against him, but he just now responded. But right now, I am going to be selecting our teams, and I'll let you know if we are doing a best of 3 or not. But anyway, looking at his team, it's going to be Arbok, Blastoise, Hypno, Aerodactyl, Ursaring, and Spirit Team. Very, very cool team.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's pretty unique, ain't it?
Yes, and I love teams that are unique. That makes it more fun.
It does. Alright, so let's just go ahead and lead off with a Regirock and just see what we can do, you know? Sometimes that's the best thing. We can set up some Stealth Rocks. Maybe be very important in this game because I don't really know what half of this stuff wants to do, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be a surprise. Ooh, cool.
Alright, he leads off of Arbok, and he said he is okay for a best of 3, so we'll see if we can pull off this best of 3 against this man. He's got the intimidating Arbok versus our Regirock. It's still a very, very good board position for us because we do have the Earthquake, and I doubt an Arbok can still want to stay in, so I feel like these are pretty free Stealth Rocks here. Switcheroo.
Cool.
What you giving me? What you giving me? A choice. Garf, I'm going to have a speedy Regirock now. That's not a bad thing, actually.
We can work with that.
Yeah, I'm more okay with that than what you think. Because I already got my Stealth Rocks up. I'm pretty sure I can't go for Earthquake because I'm locked into the Stealth Rocks. But you always have to try, right?
Just to make sure.
We're going to go into Garchomp. Garchomp pretty much should be able to take anything from this Arbok.
Because he's awesome.
We'll turn this thing into an Ekans. As he goes for Earthquake. Wow, Arbok with the Earthquake. How does he Earthquake?
I don't know. But he did.
But he just did. Predicting a switch. I feel okay going just for a Swords Dance right now.
Power up all we can.
Like, what are you gonna bring in? Maybe that Aerodactyl?
Skyraptor.
There it is. Okay. Potential Ice Fang?
Could be.
Maybe. That's a possibility. Do we stay in and risk it for the biscuit?
I don't know. If it is an ice move, it'd probably hurt pretty bad.
It would definitely KO us. That's the thing.
Yeah, that'd be sad.
He'll outspeed us too. That's another thing. Do we risk it though, or nah?
No, save Garchomp. I feel like he'll be useful.
You feel like it? Okay. Let's go into the Gyarados. And this way, we're actually scouting to see if he has Ice Fang. Because right now, this would be a time for him to actually go for it. And if he don't go for it, that's fantastic. That means we can bring Garchomp back in later. He has Iron Head.
Ooh.
That wouldn't have done as much to Garchomp. Like, we know that information now for game number 2. That we can actually set up against that Aerodactyl of Garchomp. So that's just good knowledge in the future. We're going to go ahead and set up a Dragon Dance here. Expecting maybe a Rock Slide, sure. But he is at -1 Aerodactyl. We set this Dragon Dance up. We can potentially start sweeping with the Gyarados.
Which would be so awesome.
Gyarados is probably her number top 5 Pokemon.
Definitely in the top 5.
Like every playthrough she plays, she has to go find that Magikarp.
And get a Gyarados.
She has to get that Gyarados. Alright, so we got taunted, so no Dragon Dance for me.
Aww.
And that's basically the 2 teams that was for Regirock in a video or 2, maybe 3 videos back now. The tiebreaker was her, because y'all had it tied up. Y'all all were voting and all that fun jazz, and and it was tied. It was like shocking. She said, "I like Gyarados." I was like, "I know."
You already knew what I was gonna pick.
And I was like, okay. She said Gyarados. I was like, okay.
Definitely.
As Gyarados got a KO there.
See? You can never go wrong.
Never could go wrong against that Gyarados. Good. It's too powerful. Too bad he's, I think, considered an underused Pokemon.
Which is sad because he is really awesome.
Yeah. I wonder in Generation 1 when the game first came out, what was Gyarados ranked as, you know? Because there was not that many Pokemon yet in the game, so Gyarados would have been ranked a little bit higher, I would imagine.
You think so?
War Tortoise.
War Tortoise. I love the names.
Alrighty. We know Shell Smash is probably gonna happen. And there's not much we can do to punish this, right? We can go into... We just have to go into something that can take it once it Shell Smashes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not many things. So I think getting a hit off of Gyarados... We can't Dragon Dance because we are taunted, right? We can still go for it. We can check. There you go. Alright, we'll just go for Earthquake.
At least do something.
Because we don't actually have a great switch into fight this. Rapid Spin. Okay, well, that's a little better.
Interesting.
I'm actually not as disappointed.
We can work with this.
I'm okay with that for right now, but... Alright, we shook off the Taunt.
Yay!
I still feel like we just go for Earthquake here. He might feel free to go ahead and go for those Shell Smashes. You know what? That's fine. If you do, we're still doing some pretty good damage. Ice Beam. That's fine.
Well, now we know we don't want him up against Garchomp.
Yeah, well, if we can bring Garchomp in, Garchomp will outspeed, though. So Garchomp would still not be the worst Pokemon to come in here to fight it. As long as we can guarantee that Garchomp can pick up the KO against it, then we're fine. We'd have to try and make sure we're set up before the Blastoise comes in, or we're behind a substitute.
Yeah, those are handy.
Yeah. Alright, so we got Gyarados sitting there. He's bringing out the lava lamp. That is actually...
Oh, I was about to say, what is that? And then it popped
That's
out.
a pretty neat nickname, though, you know?
He does kind of look like a circular lava lamp.
Let's just go for that big old taunt. Spiritomb is mostly known for a supportive Pokemon. So when we get to taunt him, that really just like messes up like a lot of his movesets and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And we just have it unlocked, you know? I mean, we just have it there, just sitting there, waiting to be used, you know? Alright, now we're going to be switching out, because we just don't want Gyarados to go down.
Not yet.
I'm going to Drift Bloom. Alright? Now, Drift Bloom, this is a very, very funky, kind of weird Pokemon. And that's why I think this is really, really fun. Ooh, hitting us with a Shadow Ball. Now, we actually want to be...
Whoa!
We don't want to take that much damage, actually. But we want... But we wanted to go at least half HP, though.
Okay, that's where we are now.
To activate our Unburdened ability with our Citrus Berry, which doubles our speed. The only problem is... He can just drop us off of another Shadow Ball now, so that's a bit unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
But we'll go ahead and set up the burn. That way, if he happens to be Focus Sash, well, we don't have to worry about that no more. Most likely he's Leftovers, and we just negate the Leftovers. Good play on his part, though, for still staying in and fighting with that Spiritomb, because... I wasn't expecting him to go all that offensive on it.
Yeah, it just went all out.
Alright, so we bring up Crobat. Crobat is Choice Bended. This is a super speedy Pokemon. Every team needs a super speedy Choice Bended or Choice Specs Pokemon. This is a fun Pokemon to use. And there's not many switch-ins for this, right?
I don't think so.
No, there's not. There's hardly... Like, for flying, there's probably more switch-ins than a lot of other Pokemon, but even then, who wants to take this Choice Bended Brave Bird?
No.
Raise your hand. Anyone? 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 Ooh, someone says,
take it
let
out.
me fight that Crobat. Let's see,
Shaman.
who's Shaman?
Oh, cool.
Hypno, psh, we'll one-shot you. We'll one-shot you.
Oh, it's so close.
Okay. Let's see, we'll definitely outspeed though, that's the thing, so, because Crobat's like one of the fastest Pokemon in this game. It's the Regirock of BDSP, basically.
So we definitely go first, and we take it out.
Yeah, like,
Hooray!
Crobat doesn't go last, I'll tell you that right now.
He hates going last.
He despises going last. Alright, Lava Lamp coming back out. Wanted to remove that taunt, I'm assuming. But and now what move are you wanting to go for? You don't have to necessarily worry about that Sucker Punch, because his physical attack is now cut in half thanks to our Drift Bloom. So I'm wondering what he's wanting to do here.
We'll either find out or we'll take him down first.
I guess we're finding out.
We'll find out.
Crobat is just barely missing these KOs right now. Probably a
just a little more.
ooh, Citrus Berry. Probably a Shadow Ball. Pain Split?
What?
I mean, you got a little bit back, but Crobat was actually damaged quite a bit before you went for that, so
It didn't do much.
it didn't help you out much. You're still in Brave Bird ranges, so it's not the end of the world. Sucker Punch, yeah, that just didn't do that much. As Crobat goes and hits you with another Brave Bird.
We did it! Oh, it looks so sad.
That's what your Lava Lamp looks like when it's sad. That's a really cool nickname. Like, when I look at Spiritomb, I did not ever think about Lava Lamp until just now, and I'm like, that's actually pretty neat. I was thinking of a Heatran when I first seen that name, Lava Lamp, you know?
Yeah, I had to say he's come up with some really good names for them.
Yeah. Alrighty. The intimidating Arbok. You know, I would say most of the time birds eat snakes. But, you know, snakes also eat birds, and I think Arbok's definitely one of those that it's going to eat the bird.
I hope not.
Like, I think we'll just go for that last-ditch Brave Bird here. Just to
See
get
what we
as
can
much
do.
damage as we can before we just faint. Because that's
Ooh, yeah. That's
really,
great.
really good damage. Crobat's just something ungodliness, you know? Poison Fang. So now we know there's a poison move on this poison Pokemon.
That does make sense, now doesn't it?
You wanna go Ursaring just for the heck of it?
Sure, why not?
I like this Pokemon. This Pokemon's really slow, but how I've been describing it to the subscribers is like, this is the guy that's in your batting lineup that you're not expecting him to do much. You know, you're talking about baseball. You're not expecting this guy to do too much, hitting for average or anything. But when he hits, it's a home run. That's what Ursaring is. He's gonna hit you, and it's gonna be a home run. My man just activated my Guts ability. Thank you very much.
Yay!
I mean, I have a Flame Orb that would have been a little bit more beneficiary, because now.
But either way, you know.
But you know, I'll accept to be paralyzed. I guess, you know.
We'll work around it.
He'll hopefully be able to pick up the snake and just throw it against the wall here in a second. Because he can actually take a hit relatively decent as well, you know? Like
So we can survive. Yay,
Yeah.
we did it!
Now throw that snake against the wall and it's a dead Arbok.
Yay!
Woohoo! That's Mama Bear. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Alright, we're actually set up for the most part. What you got? Close combat? You probably KO us though, sadly.
Yeah, that one's really hard to survive.
And we were paralyzed too, so. Alright, they tricked our Regirock a Choice Scarf earlier in the game, remember that?
I do remember that.
Poison Toxic. Okay, I highly recommend you put the Burn Orb on your Ursaring. Any Pokemon that's Guts, especially when it's a physical attacker, give it the Flame Orb, because it ignores the drawback of usually being burned. The toxic over time will KO you faster than the flame orb. So I just highly recommend to use flame orb. If your guts, close combat is the play right there, dude.
Too late.
But too late. Regirock though is insanely bulky. Like, it's got one of the best defenses in the game. Imagine Blissey, but on the opposite side.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's Regirock. But Regirock is very offensive. Well, Blissey is too in a way, but I feel like Regirock's a little bit more offensive than Blissey.
Yeah, he does a pretty good job because we just won.
We just beat Mark Linder.
Yay!
I forget.
Or
Is it
Carl.
Mike? Is it Mike or Mark? I know it's something along those lines.
Just
we can call you
Carl.
We can call you Carl for right now. All right, let's get this best 2 out of 3. We'll catch you guys for game number 2. Alrighty, game number 2. We're still going up against Carl, aka Mike, aka
something.
Anyway, he asked me in Discord if it was okay for him to switch up his team. I said that's perfectly fine with me. I'm going to keep rocking out with the same team. So let's get ready for game number 2. He's rocking out now with an Executor, Torkoal, Dusknoir, Xatu, Typhlosion, and Weavile. Now, this is the same team he went up against Glitch with. So I've actually watched that video. So you might be at a disadvantage because I do know you're surprised with that Executor.
Ooh, that's a surprise.
Yes, there's a Life Orb on that Executor. And that, when Glitch was playing, that was like catching me. That caught me off guard when he knocked it off. So I do know your team. I'm throwing that out there for YouTube's sakes. But Stealth Rocks, I think, is going to be super important just because it hits 4 of your Pokemon super effective.
So we definitely want to use that to our advantage.
Yes, and we're running dangerously close on time. So we'll lead the Regirock once again. Regirock is a pretty good lead Pokemon if you ask me. I mean, if you ask me who the best lead is on this team, is that we got a bunch of setup Pokemon. You would think maybe one of those. But no, I really like the Regirock. Because, look, he leads Weavile. What's Weavile going to do to a Regirock?
Hopefully not much.
I think he's going to be switching. Because this is a bad matchup.
Yeah.
Because there shouldn't be a way that you can one-shot my Regirock. I don't think you can anyway. Let me double check this, but I'm pretty sure Regirock actually has Sturdy as its ability. So therefore you can never just one-shot a Regirock. So he's just that scary. Yeah, Sturdy.
Very handy.
That is very handy. So it means that we have like a bonus, if you will, Focus Sash onto a Regirock that has really insane stats already, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, just for the heck of it, I'll keep the Focus Sash too. Anyway, Icicle Crash coming out. Not doing that much damage, my man. Not doing that much damage at all.
We held them great.
We got the Stealth Rocks up. That's the important thing on this because his team is extremely weak to it. So just those extra chip damage is going to be nice. I'm predicting a switch. So we're going to go Thunder Wave.
What will he switch to?
He's seeing that the damage from this Weavile is doing like nothing. That's why I'm predicting the switch. Now who he's going to switch into? Maybe the Torkoal? Maybe the Executor? Maybe the Typhlosion?
Who knows?
But there's the switch.
You can call those way too easy.
Dusknoir. I've been playing for a long time.
A very long time.
Dusknoir. Having the frisk, or he's going to be frisking our leftovers.
How rude.
Well, all it is that he sees that we have leftovers. He already knew we had leftovers.
I know. It just sounds rude.
It does sound rude, but...
Like, nobody wants that to happen.
He's just checking our item out, you know? Alright, so Dusknoir is paralyzed. I want to go into Drifloon, but I think that's such a no right now.
No. I was like, oh, no, don't do that.
Do we even... I feel like we can leave you in, actually.
I mean, two giants versus each other, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't feel like I have to switch here. Plus, we have a chance of para-flinching you.
Yay!
Like I was explaining, this is like a... it's a 60% chance until you minus the 10% on our accuracy on Rock Slide. So then it becomes a 50% chance that either he's going to get paralyzed or flinched. And we're just going to just paralyze or flinch him to death. And that's literally the strategy here. 50% of the time, you always win. you laughing, but it happens so often.
Well, let's hope it happens this time.
Like, then we wouldn't have to worry about this. Really and truthfully, I don't know what he can do to really threaten me. Will-O-Wisp miss.
Oh, he avoided! I mean, how can you burn a rock anyway?
These are important questions. Pokemon must answer. Thank you again, Regirock. Even if he got the burn, see?
Yay!
It would just been a longer process. We would still get the KO.
It would just take a little longer.
So we're just doing us some favors here. Oh, he got through. But he's going for the curse. That's an from that health, it's a KO on him. That's a very interesting techie move, though, you know? Because
what does it do to us?
Damage.
How much?
It's,
okay.
It's not that much. It was a lot more threatening to me back when I was playing Generation 2. And I went up against Morty. He was a gym leader there.
It's shiny.
And he used Curse. And I didn't know if I just switched my Pokemon out, it would go away. Yeah.
Interesting question.
Alright. Even though I know your Life Orb, what can you really do to a Crobat?
Not much, I hope.
I don't think he can, actually. Like, Crobat's just that good. Leaf Storm, we'll take it. 4 times resist. Drops your special attack. I'm predicting a switch here. Alright, there's the Life Orb I was telling you about. Predicting a switch. Just U-turn. There shouldn't be no reason why he should stay in unless he's predicting me to switch.
You just predict each other, huh?
Yeah, if you're predicting me to switch so you stay in and then... But this is times 4 effective attack onto your Executor, so do you really want to stay in?
I don't know. It's tough
He does
call.
switch.
Oh, he does. He switched. So
This
what
is-
are we going to be hitting? Ooh, Weavile.
Super effective on the Weavile too, and this should KO it.
Yay.
This should definitely... he definitely just Death Watered this Weavile.
Oh, it's gone.
Weavile is gone. Okay. Who shall we bring back? Hey. Let's go back to Regirock.
He's doing so well.
I mean, he's dodging Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
You know, he's he's being more of a threat than what you can give him credit for. Like, I'm expecting the Executor to come back out.
We'll see.
If that's the case, do we actually need to predict the Psychic?
That's true.
Because he's he's an offensive Executor. Think about that. That means he probably has it.
Surely, I mean, he should.
So, I just want to stay in to see if he's going for Psychic or not.
Just
Sleep powder.
powder.
That did not answer my question. If you have
That's not what we asked you.
Psychic or not. So you put the Regirock asleep, which is probably the Pokemon that he least wanted to put asleep, because he can definitely just deal with that Pokemon right now. But now we're just, since you know how the rules are, we're gonna let Regirock stay as our sleep fodder. If I can find a good switch in. I'm predicting the Psychic attack, but I don't want to necessarily... Garchomp, why not?
You haven't got to play much, so.
We'll let Garchomp come out into Tokmo, the Torko.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Ooh, could you go run and get that charger?
I told you were going to need it. You didn't listen.
This computer has the worst battery life ever. This starts off at full. And if I ain't charging by the second battle, it usually starts to die. So I'm hoping she can hurry up and get this charger as fast as possible. It's in the other room. Oop, there she is. Thank you. Plug that in. Brings out Washington.
Wait, what?
I think that's how you spell. It's definitely kind of a Chinese-looking Washington. Washington.
Washington. Oh, that's that bird from Avatar, the owl.
Oh.
Yeah.
See. Aren't you glad my wife's here? She knows everything. Alright, we just Swords Dance to keep you caught up. We just Swords Dance on the Torko as he switches into Wang Xingkong. So we're a powerful Garchomp right now. Like, we might be able to just one-shot this Xatu. My man is fast. Actually, no, that's Prankster. Never mind. Never mind. But he defunks, as he's going to take the world's strongest Outrage.
Woohoo!
Should I say he didn't take the world's strongest Outrage?
He did not. It took him.
Well, this might be a Garchomp sweep from here.
I'd be okay with that.
Me too. Because, I mean, the only Pokemon that can outspeed us is his Typhlosion. What can Typhlosion do to a Garchomp?
I don't know. I've never seen that matchup before.
There's not much he can do. Being like his main move is Eruption, and that's what he wants to do. Wow.
Oh gosh.
Never mind. I should never underestimate an Executor ever again.
Oh
Wow. I honestly thought I was going to outspeed there, but I forgot Executor does get Chlorophyll. Never mind.
And they have sunshine, so...
Yeah, you know, there's a thing too. So now he can bring out that Typhlosion. Oh, his name's Scorch. And go for that big Eruption just to KO me. That answered the question. Sack Executor to get enough damage onto the Garchomp, and then you can
take it out. Not
you know
bad.
what? You know what? Well played. Well played. We outsped.
Yay! That was awesome!
I'm shocked. Are you not Choice Scarfed?
I guess not.
What are you?
Never know.
The world may never know. Okay, if you were Choice Scarf, you definitely would have erupted there and you would have got the KO. Just shiny, and now you're down to a Torko and a hope. You need some hope.
One last hope.
But Garchomp says, nah.
No hope.
No hope for you. Alright. Great games. They were closer than what you would imagine, because yes, don't let the score dictate the game quality, because at any point, if we would have gotten loose-footed, caught off guard by something, it would have been a totally different story. In Game 2, we 6-0'd you, but the biggest reason why I 6-0'd you was I seen your team already. I kind of knew some of the tricks. That Executor still caught me off guard, even though I knew it was Life Orb. Heck, it almost KO'd my Garchomp, which ended up sweeping your team. So keep that in mind. You played super well. Anyway, guys, this was a fun set. Hope you guys did enjoy. This is Wi-Fi Merriman.
And Alex?
Signing out. Peace.